Howdy folks, welcome back to Taylor Brooks Road to the Show series here on MLB 23 PS5 episode 556. Let's do this. Game 2 of the 2038 season, coming off a complete game, not a shutout. To start the season, we will be facing off against the Tampa Bay Rays. We have not seen them in forever. What's the Rays look like nowadays? Ronaldo Adames, Riley Green is still playing, good for him. 812 career OPS. 77.9 career WAR. That's probably good enough for the Hall of Fame in real life. They also picked up Pedro Silva from us. Silva in his rookie year. Won a World Series. That's pretty cool. Outside of that, nothing too special. I did want to check on some other guys, our other creative players, like Adam Turner. Okay, he's sticking high at least. 87 overall. Lost a lot of speed. Some of that contact, some of that glove. But he's still a very good player, and I love to see that. And then over in the AL, Cam Jackson regressed big time, down to a 92. And so he's at 26-21 on hits, 436 home runs. I want him to be able to make it to 3,000 career hits. I'm not sure he will. And then Max Hamilton is, oh my heavens, where is he? Gone, maybe. He might have signed somewhere else, or he might have retired. Hopefully he didn't retire. I would have noticed. Well, Max is in the MLB. He actually signed with the Mariners. And he is going to be a long relief guy for them. Great career for him. An offshoot chance at the Hall of Fame, I don't know. Close to 3K strikeouts. He should be a Hall of Famer, but I don't know if they're going to give it to him. Anyways, yeah, that's what's going on with our players. And then did Alex Parker retire? Alex Parker. Alex did retire, yeah. So, all right, good to know. Anyways, Rays today. Let's do it, man. We lose game 2. Probably just going to go with stamina. We lose again there, and we lose again, and we lose again. So we're 1-4. What a start for the World Series champions. 1-4. The only win going to Taylor. Let's do it.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. All right, first pitch coming up. Getting the nod on the mound.
A 13-time Cy Young Award winner. Off to a great start to do it again this year.
Of the game, over 4,000 career strikeouts. We'll see how many he's got today.
Next one misses, and that is ball 1.
Yeah, over 4,000 career strikeouts, but more importantly, we are aiming to pitch for 5K this year. If we can get nearly 300 strikeouts.
That one misses.
This call there costs us one. Oh, man.
And here it comes.
Up the middle.
Ball, base knock.
All right. That sucks. Thanks, Blue. I appreciate it, man. Really helped me out there.
Here's the shortstop at the plate.
He goes. He's got the bag.
Runner goes. Popped up. Brings it in with
Luckily, it's popped up.
1 away. So now here's the DH, Pedro Silva. There's the strike. Brooks, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a 2-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a curve.
Smoked it, and it's a 1-6-3 double play. Middle of the first.
No runs. And welcome back. And here's the first baseman, Federico Reyes. Fly ball down the line.
Dadgummit.
In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Leadoff double.
Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And that one is lifted in the air. Perez makes the
Oh, he's
catch.
going.
Runner tagging for third.
He's out.
And they get two.
Christopher Perez
Man, you have to be sure if you're tagging from second
out
base
in
that
right
you're
field,
gonna
making a
look
great
at
play.
the problem. I know he wasn't out
There's
by
an
very
outfield
much.
assist,
It's
2
just a
down.
great throw to get him, but you're already in scoring position, so it's just a foolish decision to try and push it there.
And strike two.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound.
Just
He's got
early.
a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
It'll be the middle of the
Swing and
second.
a miss, struck him out. I think the key.
We score 3, 4, 6, 7 in the second.
Welcome
boy.
back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the
Love
right
to see
fielder,
that, and it's
Miguel
7-0
Merced.
Washington.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a
I'll be
lead is
releasing a
nice, but it
video,
can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping
later
the mindset to
today,
attack instead of trying to be too fine and have
speaking
too much
on the
finesse.
state of the
Go
Madden
after
series,
hitters
which
and
is
get quick outs.
And down on strikes.
over,
And a quick
basically.
out, number one.
Sadly, and I don't quit series easily, obviously. We're on episode 556, but
Back in there today.
I'm going to make
And
just a
first
small
offering is
talking
fouled
video
off.
speaking over the game and talk about why I'm not doing it anymore.
And a swing and a miss there.
For all the errors that this game has, they don't compare to the errors that EA games have
Fights
every
that
year.
one away, and the count remains 0-2.
So, happy we got through the college football series. And then we actually got into the Madden series a good bit. We got about 40 episodes in, so got our time with the game at
Good
the
job to
very
fight that
minimum.
one off. Next
Come
pitch
on,
is
man.
downstairs.
It's a good take.
Up the middle, Lind. Not the best on the field, but he's going to make the play here. Good stretch by Moreno, 2 down.
Guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a
I'm not
good
quite
job
sure how
of
Lind
knowing
gets
just
to
how
be
much
playing
time he
shortstop.
had. We talk about that internal clock. He was
But
able to
with the
gather
Madden
himself,
series coming to an
take a
end,
grip, and make it back to the
a
road
new
across the
series
field.
has to come to light.
0-2
A daily
as he
series.
waves at that one.
I played through other games. I think I might just play through another game. It doesn't have to be sports related necessarily.
Guys, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to hold on to it, and he reaches safely.
I don't have anything that I like desperately want to get into sports wise. Definitely not another
On the ground to third.
road to the show. You gotta get this in, you gotta get this in, you gotta get this in.
Around second, headed for third. And
He's
got
going.
it.
He's out by a country mile.
And he's out.
And that will be the
Ends the inning.
middle of the third.
Execution right there.
Good job, Douglas, getting it in quickly. And then Corey Griffin.
Perfect strike and a great way
Great
to
arm over there at third. Goodbye.
Back here in Nationals Park. On to the fourth. Now the number 2 hitter, Jeffrey Fitz. There's the strike.
Another thing I've thought about is like a WWE series. Like a career mode there. That'd be cool, you know? Although I think I'd get tired of it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I don't know, I think I might play a game in between, just not sports-related games, so I don't have to commit hundreds and hundreds of days into it, you know?
Batting with one down, takes the strike. Ground ball
It's
right
on the
side.
ground, and Winston is on it. 2 down. Great play. Couldn't make the first one, makes that one.
These guys make it look easy. They slow the game down. That diving stop right there, it's only part of the equation. And you got to collect yourself, get off.
I mean, I can talk about this on the, I'm going to make a different video on it, but the Madden,
That's the toughest part,
first off,
especially when it's got to be on the money.
the career mode itself isn't very fleshed out. It's not, it's connected to online. It's, which is a bad thing.
The
its progression system is linked with online for a good bit of it. And just in general, the progression system isn't great. It's level based, so 50 levels, and once you get a level, you can spin the point where. I don't love that. I don't really love how that works. Some of the grinding for the abilities was hard, but that brings me to the next point of abilities themselves make that game overpowered, which was fun, but it wasn't on the realistic side like I was wanting. Which brings me to my last point, which is realism. So I played on all Madden for the majority of the series. Where we were basically playing on the Broncos. Not a great team, but the quarterbacks against an all Madden defense just are terrible. Oh my gosh. Bo Nix was picked off all the time. It was pick sixes. You couldn't trust him to throw the ball. Not only that, running wasn't that hard still, so I could run the ball for a ton of yardage. Partially because it wasn't that hard, and partially because the game has no semblance of substitutions. You play every single down, and for realism, that's nowhere near realistic for a Madden series. For a running back series, particularly. Could work for a quarterback, you know, but not a Madden series. And so that was annoying, so I moved it to All-American after what was pain just watching Bo be the worst thing ever and our defense never getting stopped. And so I drop it down to All-American, and we start absolutely shredding teams. I mean, if I wanted to, the offense might never be stopped. And I say realistic, I understand this series isn't the most realistic, but we only have 2 rings, man. It's not like we are just, you know, 10 rings not getting beat. But the Madden was just unrealistic. I could see where it was going. I knew the plays to call and knew the plays not to call. New plays that were picks, new plays that were... I knew where like the first 3 was every time, and it had just gotten to the point where like, okay, this is silly. And the cherry on top of it all, and one of the biggest reasons, is that game is bugged out of its mind. It's just, I record in the mornings before I go into work, and that game would crash in the 4th quarter of games so many times, and so I would have to go to work, come back, and record it again. And this past episode I was recording, that happened, except this time it quit in the 1st or 2nd quarter, so I was only like 8 minutes into the game, so I was like, okay, I have time to just record it again this morning. So I closed the app, and I closed itself, but I reload the app, I start the game. This time in the 3rd quarter it crashes. It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it to not know if your episode's gonna be recorded by an awful game in the first place. So the game just crashes. I just give up. And I don't usually give up. I've recorded a series at nearly 850 episodes. This one at 556. I clearly do not give up, and I clearly do not miss days of uploading, which make that a little hard, because if you count the college football series, people are a good bit into it. You know, we're around 70 episodes, 70 straight days, but I missed yesterday, and I don't plan on uploading. I plan on uploading the video tomorrow, kind of outlining what happened, and just so annoying. So annoying, man. Why can't we just have a football game that's playable with some realism
in there, and it's 0-1.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was
It's
in
too
his
much to
prime,
ask, man.
you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in this.
In other
and then
news,
fouling the fastball the opposite
Taylor
field
is
up into the
pitching
stands.
phenomenal baseball right now. The offense has put up
Offering is
10.
in for a strike.
We are extremely happy.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Reyes in the box now. No balls and a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Two down, nobody on.
That is going to strike Federico Reyes out.
And it's in time.
It'll
for
be the
third
middle
out,
of the
so
7th.
that'll end the inning. And welcome back. Here's the left fielder, Carlo Padilla. Brooks back to work. Ball one there. Brooks into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Swing, and he breaks his bat.
It's a tough play. And we're not going to be able to make it.
Legs it out.
Base hit for Carlo Padilla.
Same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed.
And it's still 10-0.
What was kind of a swinging bunt.
Cannon stands in now and watches strike one. It was 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Next offering is in for a strike. Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a miss.
It's not like this is hard or anything, uploading every day, but the pace of daily uploads when you work it into your schedule of recording and uploading, then the partial editing and such,
Swing and a miss.
the pace of that gets really tough when things go awry, and that's exactly what the Madden thing did. It just, the game didn't work, bro, and so things went awry often.
Pulls that one down. That's out number 2. And at first, now up for Tampa Bay.
Whereas MLB, I get on this game and I throw a game. You know, like, I mean, there's exceptions on off-season episodes and all-star episodes where I check stats and stuff. But for the most part, I just throw a game, you know?
And it's off the wall.
We have a chance at the plate.
With a relay throw, not in
He's
time.
safe,
He's
and we're going to
safe
give up a run
as
this game,
run
too.
Scores. And it's scored position with 2 away. And stepping in for the Rays, Yorbit Vivas. That's in there. 0-1.
Popped up and playable for Moreno. We will throw 8 innings of 1-run ball.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning.
Let's see if we throw a 9th. We will.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the center fielder, Malcolm
So
Peters.
no shutouts this year, but Taylor has a good chance of starting this year with a full 18 innings
And
thrown.
another ball. 2-0 to count.
That's wild.
Here it comes. This one popped up right side.
Winston is there, one down.
Makes the grab on the run. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jeffrey Fitz. First offering and it just misses.
Now, I was close to quitting this series, too, when the whole progression bug happened.
Now
And we've just basically forgot about it, but it's still extremely frustrating. There's a progression bug in the game where your pitches get capped.
1 and 2.
I think MLB did it on purpose.
Cuts and misses
to Cap
Well, that's always the key
Diamond
to
Dynasty because this was the game it was still included. But apparently it was in 24 as well, and there was no cap in 24. So I'm not sure. Bring back caps to Diamond Dynasty. It was annoying when it was connected to Road to the Show, but I liked the idea of the cap, you know. Create a player.
The 0-2. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Right-hander kicks, deals. Gonna count 1 and 2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
1-2. Former teammate and World Series champion Pedro Silva stares in, and he just gets a piece. One more.
And a 1-2 again.
1-2. Hey, he didn't go.
His swing. Now an appeal to first. And Ed Drummond right on it says he held up.
Slider got him. Nats win it 10-1 and finally get back in the win column.
This ball game, this guy was going to get it done. Quality start, who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down.
9 innings, 6 hits, 12 Ks, no walks, 1 earned. Taylor now 2 starts and 18 innings. That one again under 100 pitches thrown. Very happy with that. And we will gladly take that. All right. Sick. So next up will be the the Los Angeles Angels. So you'll see them next. Tough episode for the Nats, but I'm sure we'll be fine. Just give it time. If you like the video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. That's it for me. That's Taylor Brooks, episode 556 in the books.